Good morning. Welcome to the Wandering Drew. So I'm out here on another Timucuan property. It's the Theodore Roosevelt Area. It's across the street from the Fort Caroline, down the block from the Ribot Monument, and has an interesting history, which I'll go over when I'm walking. But I'm going to walk a little trail. I'm going to walk the Willie Browne Trail, and I'll explain who that is and why there's a trail named after him later on. So I hope you'll join me. Good morning again, welcome back. So I'm out here in the parking lot at the Theodore Roosevelt area, and there are multiple trails here. I'm going to be doing one, the Willie Browne Trail, with a little modification. This trail can be found in all trails, so I'm going to extend it a little bit. The Willie Browne Trail is kind of short, like a mile or so. I'm going to do a 2-mile trail, so I'm going to be combining two different trails. But in the meantime, let me introduce you to the area here. So this is the parking lot. There's the trailhead. There's the parking lot, and there are facilities here. I don't know what they look like because they're locked. I'm here, it's about 8 o'clock right now, so the park doesn't open up till 9, although the parking lot is here and there's some other people obviously hiking. You can see there's room for about 12 cars here probably, and 2 handicapped spots right here. Garbage, a picnic table, and these are the restrooms. There's a male and a female restroom. So if you need to use the facilities, you can use them here. However, there is no water, so plan on bringing water if you're going to be hiking. I'm actually not being a good planner today. I have no backpack. I do have water in the car, but I didn't bring anything with me. I'm going to just try to get the trail done, and that's it before it gets too hot. So let's go for a walk. So here we are starting the trail. The Willie Browne Trail is listed at a 1.25 mile trail. So by adding on another loop, we'll stretch it out to 2 miles. And this is the start of the trail from the parking lot. It's in the shade. Love the Spanish moss. And we're walking down the trail. Dirt, nice, easy, soft dirt. And yeah, so far so good. So the area I'm hiking in, the Theodore Roosevelt area, was a gift from Willie Browne, which is why the trail is named after him. And it appears that his family bought this land in the early 1900s, and on his 16th birthday it was given to Willie by his father and told to preserve it. He was very into conservation, even though that wasn't really a thing back then, but just maintaining the land. He didn't want it to be hunters using it, and loved the nature and outdoors. Willie Browne and his brother both lived here their whole lives, built a little cabin, stayed on the land, and basically lived here. And unfortunately, when they got older, his brother passed away. Willie made arrangements to give this as a gift to the people so they can use it, with the understanding that it would remain pristine and would be a place that would remain natural. And that's exactly what happened. That's the Reader's Digest version of it. So they named the Willie Browne Trail after him on this land that he loved so much. And he named it after Theodore Roosevelt, or Teddy Roosevelt, because Teddy Roosevelt was a conservationist, and he's the one that started the National Park Service, started protecting lands. So it was a hero of his. So he named that area the Theodore Roosevelt area, which is still named today. I believe there's an information board somewhere along this trail that tells you that, but haven't come to it yet. And this is my first time here. Don't believe I mentioned it, but dogs are allowed here. Not supposed to be on a leash. 6 feet or less is the requirement. And I did not see water back at the start of the trail, so if you're going to come here, bring water. Other than that, no permits, no fees, just come and use the facilities, enjoy the trails, which is nice. And you saw the map in the description. If you need to read them, I'll keep them up for a couple of seconds, just pause the video and look at them. So there's different trails here, and they're marked differently, obviously, so you can tell where you're going. And we're going to be combining two trails, as I mentioned, in order to make a 2-mile distance. And this is part of my hikes I'm doing to extend my endurance, I guess, and just test out my ankle as I continue to increase my mileage up toward what I'd like to be, which is doing, like I used to do 12, 15 miles a day with no issue. So I'm going to start wearing a backpack soon to probably add additional stress. But in the meantime, I feel that for the first couple of hikes, I'd really prefer not to stress out the ankle too much. I just want to walk and see how it does. And once I can get up to like around the 3-mile mark, I'll start adding weights or backpack and see how that does. And then I can go progressively more weight till maybe like a full kit, because a backpack for me on a trip is like 30 pounds, fully loaded, sometimes even more. But I've trained with 45 to 50 pounds in the past when I would ruck. So eventually I'd like to get back to doing some of that. And then I'll know my ankle is good to go, really. So that's my logic. I don't know if it's good or not, but it's what I'm planning on doing. So I'm hoping to go out more often because I definitely need to get the exercise and burn some calories. Sitting on a couch for 4 or 5 weeks was not good for me. Felt terrible. I put some weight on and really would like to reverse that. And here I am coming to my first sign, really, and a little bridge. And I'm about a half a mile in on the trail right now. And it's called Hammock Creek. And there should be a loop coming up very shortly where the trail splits. It's a trickle, barely flowing, but definitely some water. I guess if you need it, you could filter it. Here comes an information board. I'm here at the information board, and you can see the Willie Browne Trail here is in blue. And what I'm going to do is this is where we've gone so far, and we've come to here. Let me move you a little closer so it's easy to see. So we're going to do this portion right now of the Willie Browne Trail, but it seems kind of silly to me to come all this way and not go to the observation area, which is on the Timucuan Trail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this portion as well, come back, and then join the Willie Browne Trail. So that'll give me the 2 miles that I've been talking about. And there are the blue markers to let you know you're on the Willie Browne Trail. They're on the other fork as well because it's a loop. And we'll go down. So far I've been totally in shade. I know there are some portions that should be exposed, so I prepared for that. I do have sunscreen and insect repellent, and so far insects have not been a problem at all. But I expect when I get to the wetlands area that they will be more of a factor. I also sprayed up because I don't want to get any ticks. You know my issues with those I've had in the past. And I'm even wearing my gaiters today. I'm wearing my Ultra sneakers, or trail runners I should say, and I decided to put on the gaiters too. Another layer of protection. Further along, I'm about another quarter mile, so 3/4 of a mile in. And it's a little up and down here. Some terrain. I got my breathing up, my heart rate up a little bit. Remind you how out of shape you are. I've been sitting around too much. I haven't been exercising. And I've come to, this was the Willie Browne, or the Browne cabin site. This is the cabin he shared with his brother. You can see it's really not that big. I'm assuming it was built on these pillars. So it was raised on these bricks and flat portions. And not very big at all when you think about it. For someone that lived here for, 40 to 60 years. So it's an information board. I'm gonna go take a look at that. Okay, so normally here at the Browne campsite, the cabin site, you would go across to continue the trail. You can see the blue marker there, but we're gonna go down this trail right here, which is part of a different trail, the Timucuan Trail here, and it should take us to the wetlands. And this is where I'm gonna increase my mileage for making sure I can get those 2 miles in. Following these, I guess, black blazes or no blaze at all that are on here. See? Just went through a spider web, that didn't feel good. Okay, so we're gonna go here, and this will take us to along the wetlands and the swampy, marshy areas. I'm to the bottom. We went down this little hill, and you can see right here, here's the marshland along the trail. And pretty amazing when you think about that. Willie Brown lived in that cabin for, I guess he lived on this land for like close to 80 years. No electricity, and I guess they said he had a well for water. So this is the area that is exposed. So you're definitely going to be wishing that you brought some sunscreen or a hat if you come here. There's an observation area I just observed further down. So we're going to go this way, and we'll come back. And here you can see the wetlands, and across the way got a ship over there. Here at the end of this trail, observation area, just a little raised platform. See what we can see from there. Well, I'm out here at the salt marsh. Always amazes me how alive it is, like in terms of sounds. Like if you listen, you'll hear like crackling, and it's the crabs clawing and the birds pecking and everything. I'm gonna try and capture that, but we'll see if it picks it up with the wind. Yeah, it's amazing. It's got like a sound, like a constant crackling. This part of the marsh obviously is mostly shell, hard packed shell, crushed shells, oyster shells. It's getting warm out here. It's now 84 degrees, so just in the 15, well, it's probably more like 30 minutes I've been walking and waiting. I've been taking photos. It's gone up about 5 degrees, but it is showing the heat index is already mid 90s. It's getting warm. We'll come back to this split. We're going to go off to the right now and go in places we haven't been. And we'll walk along the marsh for a little bit. There is terrain here. I'm really surprised at how I could feel climbing up or going down along the paths are here. So this is one of the higher sections of Jacksonville that I've had so far, where the fort is, which is why they probably chose it. And the Roosevelt Monument is on a cliff, although it's not the exact location, but this area here is kind of tall. Just an area of exposed, you can see all the layers of oyster shells, probably going back hundreds and hundreds of years have they been stacked here in the marsh. Here I am at the top of I guess it's a hill. We're probably about 25, 30 feet up above the salt marsh that we just climbed up. So a little elevation, surprising for Florida. I always think it's flat. Let's keep going. So we're gonna leave the marsh now and head back toward where the Willie Browne Trail meets the Timucuan Trail. Hope I'm saying it right. And here is a grave marker for John Nathan Spearing. And Spearing was the family that the Browns bought the land off of. And when I get home, I had no idea this was there. So I'm gonna look up Sergeant Spearing. He was a member of the Florida Infantry during the Civil War. The fact that it shows his date of death of 1879 means he survived the war. Maybe I'll be able to find something, or an old article or something of his passing. in a newspaper of the time. And we'll keep walking now. We're heading back on the Timucuan Trail, and we should be coming, and there it is. So we made it back to the cabin site, and we're going to go back onto the Willie Browne Trail. I'm at 1.2 miles. I've been walking for 46 minutes, but I did take about 10 to 12 minutes at the observation site. Okay, so we just came down that little rise, and we're back where the Timucuan and the Willie Browne Trail meet. And you can see there's multiple directions. Basically, it's an intersection. You've got 4 places you can go. We are going to head back that way following the blue markers. There is an information board with a map there to show you where you're at. So far on the trail, I've passed maybe about 6 or 8 people. It's been mixed. A lot of single walkers or runners by themselves, and then some couples. Got a cardinal up here. He just ran away, or flew away, I should say. And we'll keep going. And a little further along, you come to basically a cemetery on the property showing the Brown family. I'm not sure who all the people are, but there is the William Brown and his brother, along with their parents, that are all buried on the property here. And there's a little information board talking about his gift, because he was offered a lot of money to sell the land, and he refused to do so. Very unlike the majority of people that would have taken the money, especially when they got older and they could no longer use the land to take the money. But it wasn't about money for him, obviously, and he wasn't going to use it anyway. He lived in a simple life with a simple shack. So I guess it is, they ask if it inspires people. I guess it is inspiring in a way. Ideally, we'd all like to be able to do that, but I doubt many of us would. A little further past the cemetery, I'm coming up about 1.5 miles, so I got about a half mile left. Should be, 10 minutes or so for me to complete this, and we're heading down right now off of this little rise. So I was unaware of the cemetery and the sites here, so pleasant surprise. We made it back to the first information board where it's split to do the loop, so we know where we are. We're going to cross over that little creek in a second, and that little wood bridge. The gate to the parking lot finally in view, and I'm coming up on the 2-mile mark shortly. So it's going to be pretty accurate to the mileage. Pleasantly surprised to see that. It's been a good hike though. Well, this hike is done. Willie Browne Trail on the Theodore Roosevelt area in Jacksonville. Nice hike, mostly shaded except for that area along the salt marsh. Some ups and downs, definitely little exertion. I was a little surprised at that, that there was so much terrain going up and down. It is being used, but not too much. I think it's not too crowded. You'll get some solitude here if you want it. I'll put the numbers and the times and everything at the end of the video as usual. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you liked it and got something out of it. If you do, consider giving a like or a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them. I try to respond to all of them. And as always, consider subscribing. Thank you. Till we meet again. It is past 9 o'clock now, so the park is actually open and the bathrooms are open. You can see they're pretty rudimentary, but it's a toilet, that's all it is. So anyway, it's after 9 o'clock now, so the park is officially open. So the bathrooms behind me are unlocked. It's nothing but a toilet. There's no running water, no place to wash your hands or something like that, so plan accordingly. But at least if you had to go, there's a place to go. And just for info, I did find a spigot because there is water in the bathrooms. They're flush toilets. So in the back of the bathrooms, the little shack or the house, the bathrooms, there is a spigot close to the bottom of the ground with maybe a 3-foot hose or so. So I guess if you really needed water, you could take it. I'm assuming it's potable, but I'm not 100% positive on that. So I probably wouldn't drink it unless I was really dire off. But you can see here I am in the back, and there is the spigot right there. But just bring a bottle of water and don't worry about it. This is the entrance to the Theodore Roosevelt area. After you come off the roadway, you go on this dirt road. And it looks, there's no signs, no nothing. It looks like you're going into the backcountry, which you kind of are. Remember, this was originally a homestead, and there are some other houses and homesteads around here, so it's private property around the area. So be careful, don't turn in anywhere. Look for signs that say no trespassing or private property. But you're gonna go down this dirt road, and eventually you will see the parking lot and a sign for the park, for the Theodore Roosevelt area, off on your left. But it goes down quite a while, so you're not lost, you're going the right way.